Hello from me, Yora. The assumption the highly intelligent people are good language learners actually looks like an axiom. There is no obvious reason to query about this statement, so was I the only one who wondered why it was given as a task? Clearly, this assumption was set in context, the historically unfortunate foreign language self-teaching experience of the French linguist and university professor François Gouin, which is a fair-spoken illustration of the importance of good language learning strategies. In 1850s, Gouin spent almost a year in Germany trying to learn German in the didactic manner of this time. The professor failed, not due to his intelligence, but because of the improper language learning strategies he applied. As an example, he almost entirely relied on grammar books and dictionaries, and studied them in solitude. He even tried to memorize a dictionary of 30,000 words for a month, which costed him a temporary eyesight loss. However, other facts around this story, available online, attest how François Gouin intelligently succeeded in the end. The professor of Latin from France, probably a strong introvert, dared study a modern foreign language in Germany in times when it wasn't as usual as nowadays and when people weren't much understanding. Gouin was persistent, and even after the failure, he continued by inventing new strategies. Actually, he set up a new concept, now known as direct learning, and revolutionized learning and teaching. It was followed up by others, and nowadays it's about to blossom and probably become mainstream. And yes, Gouin yet managed to learn German, and even successfully taught it in England. He obviously wasn't afraid to risk nor to look ridiculous, as it is clear from the vivid self-ironic description of his German adventure he left. Let us return to the motives for this query. Can it be an indicator of future shock, if quoting Alvin Toffler? Gouin was self-taught. He was among the autonomous learning pioneers who contributed to the supremacy of learning, which trend is gathering speed nowadays. At the same time, it hasn't got enough attention yet, so may cause anxiety and act as an effective filter for the educational professionals. I myself am a freelance English teacher and once started learning English under Suggestopedia, so I'm not afraid of such change. I'm even eager to be part of it. I count on it. I wish that learning takes over from teaching, and the same happens with natural, direct learning in relation to self-teaching. I am ready to contribute to much more autonomous learning, which will of course include some kind of professional role: teacher, educator, guide, knower, facilitator, counselor, expert. All these terms are taken from Wikipedia articles dedicated to direct learning and its follow-ups. I hope that the institutionalism will make place to the meaning of the activity, which means the content of learning will be much more important than where and when. And I believe the educational professionals able and willing to change themselves will embrace it.